What's going on, y'all? What's going on?
What's happening? What's going on, everybody?
I would hope that everybody can hear us. You know, like I said, I got my TV on just to hear. What's going on, y'all? What's going on? Yep, see, there it is. And that's everything. So, we're good. We're clear. Welcome to We Talkin Football. We're back on Tuesday. So, yeah. So, I don't know. You know, after the draft, not a ton going on, but there are a couple things that, again, articles and things of such that I read that we're going to talk about tonight. But how we always started since last we spoke. How y'all been?
Good.
Busy.
Busy. Yeah. So
Had a pretty good weekend. It's me and my wife's anniversary, so
Happy anniversary.
Happy anniversary.
got a while.
How many years?
16 of them, sweet 16.
Ooh,
Oh, wow.
16.
Doing good.
Yeah.
Man. Oh, see, how can it be the very moment that we go live?
Every time.
Man.
Every time.
Perfect timing.
Hold up. Where is guest 2?
What you got in that bottle?
Look sweet there.
Too young for you, Jeffrey. Too young for you.
Too young for me as I put my own. Yes, exactly.
What you
sweet
drinking?
there.
You got black. I see some brown in them.
Yes,
Hey, y'all.
Fashioned.
Oh, old fashioned. I like those. So I'm drinking Cayman Jack.
I have seen this
Margarita.
down.
Margarita.
There you go.
I'm totally lost.
H2O.
I was going to say,
He's like,
I
I have no
have no clue.
idea what they're saying.
On the rock.
No clue. H2O
What
on the
you
rocks.
got over there?
H2O on H2O.
I
Right?
haven't seen you in like 3 weeks on a Sunday.
Yeah, I've been busy.
But them fingers still going though.
I'm tired right now.
Oh, okay.
I'm waiting on a client right now to come pick up their stuff. I'm tired. I just
Hope you
finished
feel
putting it
better.
together. I'm not sick. I'm just tired.
You sound like you stuffed up. I'm not sick.
Well, I am stopped up, but I ain't sick.
I hear
But you good with that one.
Oh, it's the weather. Yeah, it just started raining again.
Really? We'll be getting it tomorrow.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, it was rain. Well, we left work early today at 4, and it's supposed to be coming here, but it hasn't came. But it was raining yesterday. But
you left work early because it was raining?
No, because of the weather that's coming. See, one thing about my job, I love my job, and they look after us. So I work downtown, and if you work downtown in Houston, it floods, like flood. So, I mean, we got to get out of there. We got to go home. So we don't want to get stuck in the crossfire without this water and have to swim our way out.
Well, that's good.
But yeah.
That's good.
So how was y'all day today? Wait, how was y'all week today?
See, we did that.
Yeah, we did that.
I'm sorry. Well, hey,
we did it. See,
girlfriend is gonna reiterate. How was you guys' week, fellas? How was you guys' week so far? It's just Tuesday.
It's busy week.
Oh,
Still busy.
Mine was good. I actually, I see. This is the complain portion for me of the day. As I woke up Monday morning in pain.
That's not good.
Yeah. So basically, Mr. Shoulder here was giving me some issues, and you know how you get to a point where you can't really rest. It was like, dude, and then it was like pain shooting up to my neck and blah blah blah. So there's a lot of pain, a lot of stuff going on. So I did go to the doc. They have it. Well, they don't know anything really. I mean, it could be this, it could be that. So they did some X-rays. Then they got to get back to me after they look at the X-rays. And so the things that they think it could be arthritis, So they'll know that based
just
on
spasm, just muscle
bone
spasms.
on bone. She said that they were spasming while she was there. She was like, dude, it's it's a ton of tension back here because it was like in my my back and everything. She's just like, dude. So so she was really sort of like, it can be this. And then if it's not that, then, you just go down the line. So, so right now,
they do.
Yeah, I mean, she gave me some meds. I haven't taken anything, some muscle relaxers and stuff. But she was like, don't. She said, do you really know how you react to them? And I was like, not really. And she's like, well, then take them at home, like when you're getting ready to go to bed, and and see if it knocks you out, because then you don't necessarily want to take it in the morning and get on the road to go to work.
No.
So
take it tonight. Yeah.
He's saying don't take it and get on the road.
Yeah, take it tonight. Don't take it in the morning.
Yeah, well, I mean, tonight mean like you should have been taking it 2 hours ago, because it's gonna kick like.
Nah, that's so early.
You don't want to take it now. It's already late. By in the morning, you're gonna be feeling drowsy. You're gonna be feeling still sleepy. You should have took it like it's not gonna kick. It depends on your immune system. It's not gonna kick in right away while we on here, but
they take a half a pill.
He said a half.
I'm gonna take him, see what's up. I mean, I took them a long time, but it's been a while since I actually took them before. So.
I hope you get better. So I went on Friday to the doctor. Of course, I got an X-ray done on my chest because I've been coughing and wheezing. So they gave me an asthma. Yeah, they gave me an asthma pump. She gave me some nasal spray and some steroid. Well,
do you have asthma?
No, I don't. I don't, and that's like it's just like the wheezing part. So far I have not been wheezing for the last day or so, and then I take the asthma pump as needed, but I haven't had it like I was coughing. When I was coughing, I was like I couldn't like stop coughing, so I was like, okay, that's a problem. And so by me coughing so hard, I'm like drained now because I'm like coughing. Then it made my head hurt, my nose stuck up, so it was just like, no, I got to go to the doctor because it was already a week already. I think I was probably a week overdue.
Oh man.
So, anywho, I'm getting better day as time go by. Nothing in my X-ray. My lungs are clear. It's just that she felt like, it was things like, outside, the pollen, and it's just that like my allergies is just having a sensitive reaction.
That's what's wrong with me.
A sensitive reaction to the air. Yeah. So, but anyway, I'm still alive, you guys. Here I am.
You are. You're right here.
I go to the doctor for a scratch. Okay, I want to make sure everything.
Really?
Like, okay.
No,
I use my insurance. Oh yeah, I'm gonna use mine.
That's true, and that's good.
Yep.
But I'm
you don't use your insurance, you better use it.
I'm guilty of the wait till the last minute. I mean, like I said, my shoulder has been bothering me.
I think all men are.
Jeffrey, what you say? You wait too?
Yeah.
No, that's most men.
Yeah. Because
Dad used to wait like that too, Pep. He didn't hardly go at all.
But then he had to go. Yeah,
I get forced to go too.
Yeah, when you're forced to go, it's a wrap. What'd you say, Nico?
I get forced to go too.
He gets forced to go too.
Oh yeah. You gotta go.
Oh.
Other than that, what y'all eating today? What did y'all cook? Who's cooking? Why?
Nobody. I didn't cook anything. I haven't cooked anything.
Nobody cooked today.
No,
I haven't eaten anything. She fell. Her link dropped.
Yeah, there she go.
Oh.
And she's back.
No, is she?
No.
You're back. You dropped, but you're back down.
I don't see her. Oh, there she goes.
I don't see her.
Yeah.
Okay, so am I delayed again?
She's back now.
Yeah, she's back.
You still don't see her?
I don't see her.
Yeah, we hear you. He doesn't.
She's gonna have to hang up. Yeah, you're gonna have to hang up and reconnect because I don't have you. If you can hear me, and so you're not your appearance.
You're the only one.
Your appearance is suspended.
He's the only one.
I'm the only one. What happened? What did I do?
No, he's on point now.
Oh,
Yeah.
Do you still see girlfriend yet?
I do not.
So
that's
click
what I'm
out,
saying.
click
He's the
out,
only one
and
that
come
is
back.
here.
Yeah.
Yeah. So while she's doing that, yeah. So boom, there you go. Okay, see, there it is. I do.
Yes.
Hold on, I got you.
Can you hear me now?
Effects, right?
You go to
Virtual effects.
settings.
Is it virtual?
Digital. Go to digital effects, and one of them should be virtual background.
Yes.
They say digital green screen.
No,
Digital effects.
You don't need it
Right under that virtual background.
Oh. Okay, yeah, digital effects, and then go where?
Virtual background.
Okay.
And then she goes away.
And you could choose it.
Oh, it's loading.
Hey, that was when I had it first.
This I think this is what they have it, for example, for everybody.
Yeah, I think that's the standard. That's the
You
standard.
can also choose one of your hard drives, which is what I did. Because I'm in the sky right now.
Me too.
Okay.
Yeah, me too.
Look, that was the setup, right? It was right there. It was
yeah.
So one of the things I wanted to talk about football wise was we were like, which one of the rookies is in the best situation? Fantasy wise, because that's what we do here. But then
he in the best.
Yeah, but hear me out.
Okay, I was gonna ask the question.
So then I, basically best situation leads into the conversation that we still supposed to have on stacks, which also leads into an article that I just read, actually just popped up on my phone from Sports Illustrated, which was 2025 fantasy football rankings. So they went quarterbacks, wide receivers,
I was just on that.
running backs, and tight ends. And so I was like, this wraps everything up, because of course, if you go, hey, what's the best, quarterback wide receiver tandem? If the top guy and number one on the wide receiver list is Jamar Chase, right? Everybody knows it's Jamar Chase. So is Jamar Chase and Joe Burrow like the best stack to have? Or a tandem? Yeah.
Either them or it depends. Like who's injured or not. So like I would say Lamar Zay Flowers. Or is Rice coming back? You got Mahomes and Rice.
Mahomes, I think Rice is hurt. Like Rice, I think initially Rice is going to be hurt at the beginning of the season, and he is. So not that you don't want. So in that case, and this is the thing that I think in a case like if you were a Mahomes guy and you want Mahomes, then to me maybe you go Mahomes, Kelsey early, but then in a later round, even though he's hurt, you go ahead and pick up Rice and stash him, and then you'll have him.
But do you still think Kelsey is that guy?
I don't think he's really that guy.
I
think it's early in
Who is that?
Whoa.
Yes.
Yeah, right?
Who was that? Come on, y'all. Wait a minute. Now, wait a minute.
Hey, come on, Sparky. Like,
Wait.
It was the cough. It was the cough, and then the
You
question.
could have muted that. Like you sound like you was going to heaven today.
I've been there. I'm on my way back.
Where's the big one?
I was concerned. Like, what? You
I was
okay?
on my way down.
You need some water or something? Because I'm like, now, wait a minute.
I just drank out what I had. Yeah.
You didn't get enough water.
Ooh. Let me turn you up too.
Like you was sailing downhill.
I need to see your doctor there, huh?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
But
Now you got me coughing.
Oh no.
Oh wait, I don't need this on. Oh, I didn't even see him there. What's going on, gang? I just pulled up the chat.
Gang.
Yeah, he's over on Kick. Yeah, because we're live on YouTube. What is it? YouTube, Twitch, and Kick. And for whatever reason, my chats are not live, which is crazy. Which that's one of these things I just don't understand.
Oh, there we go. There we go.
What's that?
Oops. Oops. Oops.
But you asked me if I thought was Kelsey the guy. I do not think Kelsey's the guy, but I think early in the season, I think they may try to force feed him because I believe it's his last season.
Oh yeah, he's on the down.
So yeah. I think that might be a thing. I have never.
You think it's his last season?
I definitely think it's his last season.
I think so.
Yeah, I think.
Last season with Kansas City or last season in NFL?
Last season in NFL.
Both.
Yeah. I think he is, and it's just time. And I don't think he wants to try to play for anyone else. And I don't think he doesn't seem like the type of guy who would extend a career that doesn't need to be extended. You know what I'm saying? So, there is that too. He said, I enjoyed our conversation last night about basketball. Yeah, so Gang and I last night were actually talking about basketball. So we were all over the place actually. We were talking about some old school basketball and stuff. But
old school basketball. Okay.
Yeah, I forgot exactly, but I know we were talking about Kevin Garnett, we were talking about Shaq, we were talking about. Now we did talk about Jordan, like back in the day, Jordan, but we weren't way back, But
okay,
yeah, it wasn't that. But you know what? I'm gonna hit refresh. I would hope nothing bad happens, but I am hitting the refresh buttons.
Lord, there you go.
Yeah.
I always messing with something. You can't sit still.
Well, there it goes. It's going.
Sound like the sound's doing something.
It's an echo for sure.
Yeah, I hear it now.
You hear echo?
I don't hear an echo.
I hear no echo.
Now I don't hear one on you.
Oh.
I don't hear echo now.
Okay.
Might be just.
I think we're good though. I don't.
Oh, I like this one.
I don't see anything there.
Yeah.
So at any rate, So like I said, we were talking about guys being in good situations. So let's do it let me do it like this. Let me go, where's this list? Oh, wrong scene. Let me, where is it? Where are you? Yeah, here we go. Right here. Here's the list. And this is so as far as rookies go, I think, and let me go.
Rookies. Okay. Rookies.
Yeah. Because the question would be, who's the highest rated rookie? It's like the top 200 fantasy players or something.
Rookies, or are you going to go by position?
I'm just going by all. Well,
if
this
you're just
is
going rookie period. I have an answer.
Say it again. So what they have is this is
if you're just going by rookies period, I already have my answer.
Well, I think
You already got your answer.
Yeah.
I think the answer is the same. Here's the thing. I think the answer is the same. Oh, now it's saying that. Oh, now I'm dropping frames, but it should come back. Remind me later.
Everybody's still here.
Yeah, we're all good. It's it's got something to do with the signal that's going out. But let me look at. No, it should be fine because Restream is saying everything is good. We got 6 people watching us right now. We should be good. Everybody put something in the chat.
Hey.
Okay. Oh, yeah, we did talk about how much.
Anybody on YouTube?
But let me get back to my SI joint because that's where I was. So the list is top 200, just 200 ranking whole league. It's just a whole league. So, but
200.
First, yes, 200. But the first rookie on the list that comes up on the list, and let me make sure I'm right. Yes, is drum roll, please. Ashton Gentry. Yeah, Genty, exactly. He's the top.
That's a given.
Yes.
I mean, there's no no getting around that.
Anybody could have guessed that.
So, I don't. Let me see. I'm scrolling down a little bit. Actually, I'm at about 40. I don't see another rookie. Oh, here we go. 43. I did. It's 43 at the next time. Can you guess who that is?
43?
43.
At number 40. You had to go all the way down to 43.
I had to go down to 43 to find the next rookie. Omarion Hampton.
Oh, so this wasn't just...
Was that the one we picked?
Nah. What'd you pick?
Yeah.
It's Hampton.
The next running back, yeah. Basically.
Yeah. And that's the thing. It's Yep. And then after that, at 47 is Keyshawn was it Jenkins? I guess his name is
running back.
Jenkins.
So you had another running back.
Yeah, I mean it's
Jenkins,
all running back. Go. Yeah, RJ. And none of the wide receivers. So
that's what I was going to say. What's the next rookie that's not a running back?
I ain't found one yet. Let me see. I'm going down. I believe. What was this? McMillan.
McMillan.
Yeah,
I was going to say it's either Ward or McMillan.
Yeah, McMillan, Carolina. Cam Ward?
No.
Which Ward? I'm looking. Eat. Yeah.
So I guess I can see that.
Top 200 players, period.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, Cam Ward's not going to be able.
All, and it's just but that being said, for fantasy, guys in the best situation basically are, except to me, the guys that are in situations where they can move up the depth chart at wide receiver, or like Loveland in Chicago, who can become Caleb Williams' favorite target. You know what I mean?
Maybe, yeah.
Like a guy like that, I could see something like that, but that wouldn't be. I don't think you would draft that. Like I wouldn't. I don't know that I.
It's not going to be early draft.
Right. I wouldn't. I don't think I'd push that early, because I think like a lot of the wide receivers is, they're going to have to work in, right? Man, 130. Cam Scatterboo out of New York.
Really?
Yes, 130.
Really?
100.
I don't see him being on the list at all. Cam in the top 200.
Cam Ward is on this list. He's 137.
I would imagine that because he's a starting QB.
He's going to be the starting QB, yeah.
Yeah, that's why I was wondering where he fell on the list. But Scatterboo is on the list of a top 200?
Scatterboo is on this list. Because, and you know who okay. Let me see if I see anything else that I think is kind of like, whoa. Emeka Ebuka? Is that what it is?
Yeah. From Ohio State. Where'd he go? I forgot where he's
Tampa Bay. Tampa Bay. And he is 147.
I can see that just because Godwin gets hurt all the time and Mike Evans is getting old.
Yeah. Luther Burton is 153. He's in Chicago. I don't know about that. That's kind of crowded there. Yeah. Matthew Golden.
Still got Golden. He went to Green Bay.
And I can see I can see that.
I can see that if he rises to the top, because they kind of got a bunch of number twos in Green Bay as wide receivers concerned.
Bashul 210 is a running back in Jacksonville.
He's gonna have to beat out ETN unless they're just doing it.
And I don't see that. That's interesting. And like I said, I'm just looking at rookies right now, and then we're gonna go back. Just hitting these 200s, and Brenton Strange. Brenton Strange is not a rookie. No, he's not a rookie.
What about Tyler Warren?
I don't think I've seen Warren yet.
Really?
But I will. Here's what I'm going to do with this. So now I've been down through the 200s. I could have missed something. I'm going to start with the tight ends.
Okay. I was going to say, because he was the top tight end, and of course I brought him up because he was drafted by the Colts. But that's beside the point.
I do. What? Oh, you got to be kidding me with this. Now they're like trying to make me subscribe to something. Subscribe to anything. Oh, it's not letting me do anything.
Keep going. I'm going to go black for 2 seconds.
All right.
It just wants your money.
Yeah, they're like, oh, put in your email address. And,
now they're going to bug you to death.
Yeah, I'm like, dude, wait a minute. Did we keep everybody? It looks like we're still here on. You know what I need to do? Let me pull up my docs. Twitch. Okay. the docs up. And I can move them over here for right now. And there we go. All right, cool. Yeah, they won't let me get it. So let's see. Can I even look at wide receivers now? Or no, they won't let me look at anything. Oh, that's funny.
So you can't look at anything.
I can look at wide receivers. It's like, yeah, sure. But tight ends? Oh no. We need you to sign up to look at tight ends.
What site is it?
It's Sports Illustrated.
Oh, okay.
That is so interesting. Look at running back. Oh, no. They're stopping me from running backs too.
No, I didn't think they'd see running backs.
All right. Well, you know what? Let's just go. I'm just gonna go back to the list, and we're just gonna go through it. Then I'm gonna look at everything. They let me look at all of it. So now I just got to find tight end.
They just said look at the breakdown list.
Yeah, I'm just looking at the list. So we can scroll back and forth. And I'm going to go down until I see the first tight end. The first tight end I see is, of course, the Raiders tight end.
Bowers.
Brock Bowers.
Okay, this is a whole list. Gotcha.
Yeah, I'm back to the whole list because they'll let me scroll this entire thing. They won't let me parse it out.
Okay.
Here's the guy who was weird to me, and it was odd for me. At tight end, Trey McBride is the next guy on the list.
Trey
McBride out of Arizona.
Out of Arizona, yeah, I could actually see that. He's a kind of a quote unquote favorite target for Kyler Murray. Yeah. So what about he was actually pretty big at fantasy.
He was, but I don't remember what Kyler Murray was ranked.
Not that high. He
wasn't that high.
No.
That's funny. But I guess tight end. The thing about tight ends, it's just touch and go. I don't know. I mean, I think I did have Trey McBride at least for a bit on one of these teams that I had. And Trey McBride is a good tight end. It's just when I was reading through this stuff, it was like I was looking for combos, and I'm like, even if I had Trey McBride, I don't know that I would pick up Kyler Murray. No. I don't think that I would seek out to have.
I have to look that up, but yeah, I don't think he was that great.
Okay, we're gonna scroll on down. Looking for my next tight end, George Kittle.
Yep, I knew he was gonna say that.
Next tight end, and that's the same thing. Brock Purdy. I mean, Purdy was good last year, wasn't he? I mean, he was a decent quarterback.
Yeah,
he was up and down, but they had a lot of injuries, and he tends to go how the injuries on the team goes.
Right.
So the injuries increase, his production decreases.
All right. You hit them. You hit them all. So you tell me who's the next one.
The next tight end.
Yes, next tight
is going to be. Let's see. We hit Bowers, Kittle. I'm actually going to say Evan Ingram.
Oh wow, no. Sam Laporta.
No, really.
Sam Laporta.
Oh, no. I forgot about Laporta.
Yes. Yeah, Sam Laporta was the next guy. And then after Sam Laporta, we go out to Minnesota. You get TJ Hawkinson. Now, wasn't TJ Hawkinson injured most of the season last year?
Right. That's been his biggest problem. He's like on and off. Like whenever he's healthy, he's great.
He's great.
But he just keeps getting injured.
And after Hawkinson, we're at Travis Kelce. And I think we all agree.
Still?
Yeah,
I don't think he's going to be that high.
Yeah, I mean, that's something.
Matter of fact, I think either Lovelace or Tyler Warren will pass Travis Kelce as far as production. That's just my prediction.
Yeah. Next is, and I'm sorry, next is Mark Andrews. And that does make me laugh. Look, it does.
I would pick Likely over Mark Andrews.
The thing is that I was thinking about this because when I was making my list of stacks, I was like, oh, who? So the thing is that, Lamar Jackson, it used to be, and I think I did this last year, was Lamar Jackson and Mark Andrews. That was because he's been the safety net for like ever. Then of course he did get hurt, and Flowers got hurt, and it was like, oh, who, But I thought last year they were going to run a lot of 2 tight end sets.
That's what I thought.
Likely would get
a
lot.
They did. It's just Likely got all the passes.
He got the passes.
Okay, what y'all looking at?
We're looking at this list from Sports Illustrated, or I'm looking at.
Where y'all get the list from?
Sports Illustrated.
Where you been?
I've been on here, but I've been listening, so I want to participate.
Okay, participate.
So after Mark Andrews is David Njoku, and I like Njoku. I can see that. Njoku. The only who's
okay, I'm in here, y'all. The NFL.
Yeah,
I want to see the list too.
Well, I can't tell you exactly where it is. I just know. Let's see if I can. Oh, you know what? I should be able to put the link in the chat. Yeah, that's right. Yeah. Copy.
I'm already in it. I just want to know where you go to NFL and then what? I'm in there. I'm in Sports Illustrated.
No. Just what I'm trying to give you is
are you putting it in the stream chat or the YouTube chat? Which chat are you putting it in?
Stream chat?
Where you three are.
Okay. So I'm looking. There it is.
Yep, there it is right there.
Boom.
That's where I'm at already.
Well, then what are you asking? If you were already there, dude. I mean,
wait,
if you were already there.
That's an attitude. I hear attitude in your voice.
I don't hear attitude.
Oh, well, I'm sure you don't. All you had to do, cuz, was tell me to scroll down a little bit more, and I would have been like, boom, here it is.
Okay, well, I'm at 82 is where I am now.
82.
82. She's still looking at that. I'm not looking because I still want to guess.
Okay.
Trying to figure out where my picks come in.
And Evan Ingram is next. So we're passing Njoku and then Evan Ingram. And then
Njoku over Evan Ingram, really?
Wow.
I got Kelsey up there. I'm shocked. So, okay. And you're you're
Jonnu Smith is next. Miami, right?
Smith. He's still in Miami?
He's still in Miami. We're at 92. He's the 92. He's number 92. I mean, he's
for all fantasy.
For all fantasy.
Really?
That's shocking to me.
That's shocking to me too. I mean, he was a good target for Tua. Yeah. That's because they had some injuries though. I don't think
Dak is at 103.
Yeah,
you just love to hate on Dak, don't you?
She loved to hate on Dak.
Where he to be.
Okay, no, you know what? I must have skipped him before. So there goes from Jonnu Smith at 92 to Tucker Kraft at 106, and then at 109 is Tyler Warren. Cool. So Tyler Warren is at 109.
Oh, okay.
And then you got Jake at 120.
109.
Jake who? Oh, Jake Ferguson. Really?
That's Dallas.
Yeah.
I actually think he would be higher just because of the receivers they have. Or don't have, I should say.
Don't have, okay. Dude, that is wild. Dalton Kincaid, I can see that. I'm surprised he's not higher, to be honest.
Yeah, Houston, I can see that.
Shoot, what happened?
What?
My screen disappeared.
Stop clicking on stuff.
You still here with us?
I'm working and I put something on something.
Say stop clicking on stuff.
Click. Man, this is wild. Hunter
I'm surprised some of
Henry.
those tight ends are that high. Hunter Henry is in the top 200.
Hunter Henry's in the top 200. Pat Firemouth. See, like, how? Well, okay. I guess Pat can be in the top 200.
I'll put Pat Firemouth over Hunter Henry.
Okay. All right. Young, I see you. Appreciate you, bro.
Oh, they got AK 119.
Is Hunter Henry still in New England?
Hunter Henry.
No, is he still in New England?
Yep, he's still in New England.
Okay.
Man, I wish, Sports Illustrated, it's like, dude, I wish y'all would have just at least told me initially that you needed my email address. I don't want to be typing my email address now. So that's I would have given it to him earlier. But now, it's like you back me into a corner. And it's like, I don't want to do anything. Oh, here's total squirrel moment here. Total squirrel moment. So today, I'm on my way home, and I get a phone call. And it is Sirius XM Radio. And they say, because we got the new car. So it's like, they're like, your subscription is about to.
I had the same thing.
Yeah. And he's like, oh, we have great deals. We can do this and this, and it'll only be $5 a month. And I'm like, that sounds good. He said for the first year, it'll be $5 a month. And I said, cool. I'm good with that. Can you just send me that so that I can read over it? And he goes, we don't have a way to email or text that to you.
Yeah.
And then I was like, well, what about USPS? And I literally say, what about USPS? He's like, no, we can't do that either. And I'm like,
that's a lie.
Yeah. Right. And I'm like, then I don't want it. It's like you send me a bill,
right?
And, you can send me an offer,
right? Exactly.
I got the bill. To be honest, I had it right with me. It was like, dude, I got the bill. I've been actually meaning to call you, but this looks bad for your business. Your business going on here, dude.
So you didn't take the $5 a month,
dude? I told him. I said, hey, look. I was like, no, dude, I'm good. I said, he was like,
$2.99 a month.
Here's the thing. My whole thing was this. If you can't send it to me so I can read it.
Yeah, he's supposed to send it to you through email. They send it to you. They know that.
I was like,
no, that's what I said. That's why I was saying it's a lie, because they sent mine through the mail. So
yeah. You will get through the mail or email.
Yeah, he was like, well, you have to do it over the phone. He's trying to get his number.
He's trying to get his numbers up.
Yeah,
that's fine if you're doing it on the phone, but he still got to email you stuff. He still got to email you what he's talking about.
Man, that's it. And so I told him, I said, no, I'm good. And to be honest, I am because
when I got my truck, it was like 3 months free, right?
Yep.
After the 3 months, the second 2 months was $199, $299. Then all of a sudden it went up to I think 20 something. I said, "Oh hell!" So I called them.
That's pretty
much.
I
called them, whatever. They said, "Oh, we get the lowest for $299 for a year. Give me that."
Yeah. It's just like cable. You got to call back every year to get the best deal.
Yep.
So here's the thing, though.
Because they're not going to trust it. They're not going to call you. But in this case, they did.
No, they're not going to remind you for that one.
Oh, they're not.
Do you use the XM radio?
All the time.
You see my satellite?
All the time?
All the time.
Well, I have it in my my SUV. I have satellite in my SUV. Yeah.
I mean, I have it. Excuse me. So,
I hardly ever listen to the radio.
well, here's the thing. This is my thing. I mean, I feel like that's how they got me. I was literally listening to XM when he called, and what happened was, I was like, well, I always just listen to TuneIn Radio. TuneIn Radio is free, and for what I actually listen to, it's available for me. I mean, I listen to 2 stations basically, news station, and
you're gonna get your next bill. It's gonna be $39.99. You're gonna wish you talk to them to get that $5 deal because they gonna run your card. They gonna run it. So
no, they can't run a card. They don't have a card to run.
That's what I'm saying.
So you got yours going through the mail?
It's just no. It's just part of the. It's just on the card, and then what they do is they try to say, all right, they have my information because I got the car, but they don't have a payment. And so what they do is they call you when that time, and what he would need is my credit card number at that point, and then they'll run you forever. You're right, but I mean, no, dude, I'm good. Guess what? The car, the car has Android Auto or whatever it is. I'm good, dude. I don't need it. I got TuneIn, and I just hooked that up, and I'm good to go. I mean,
you can actually do it on. To be honest, you can do it on. You can see it online. You can do it online.
Yeah, that was the other thing he tried to tell me. He was like, he's like, yeah, you can't. If you do it online, it doesn't always
won't give you the deal.
He just said it wouldn't go, like the transaction wouldn't go through. I'm like, dude,
he was trying to guess.
You're not.
Okay, Pip, he was trying to meet his quota. You didn't miss him off his quota. Talking about you want something in the email. Just like, dude, $5.
You like Big O just said, it really does sound like you're not XM. You just
right.
You're
right.
trying to tell me
it could have been a scammer. You're right. But what your call ID say? Because mine say when they call me, my call ID say XM.
It don't matter.
Because I pay for call ID on my Verizon.
It don't matter.
It doesn't matter. They can spoof it.
Yeah, they can spoof it all the time.
Yeah.
Well, if you don't get no email in the amount of time you say, hey, can you send me an email? Then that's not him.
He said,
I was like, they're just a scammer. If they're not willing to send it to you.
Right.
I was like,
let me speak to the supervisor.
I don't even want to speak to the supervisor. There's another guy sitting in the room.
Right.
I mean,
I'm done.
Yeah, because the longer you're on the phone, the longer they can try to tap into your data. Give them time to boom. All access.
I was like, dude, I'm good. Sorry, I'm good.
Right.
But that's the thing. I mean, I like XM. I do. We've had it, for a very long time.
Yeah.
But I mean, what I realize is that if I'm listening to XM, I mean, like I said, the 2 channels and then some of the comedy channels. Like I very rarely, at this point, actually listen to music. Actually listen to music.
Yeah.
I mean, when I'm listening to music, I want to listen to what I want to listen to.
Jazz.
So
I have the jazz.
I just go on my phone and listen to whatever's on my phone.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that's if I'm not listening to that, that's what I do.
What?
Listen to my playlist on my phone.
Oh, well, for the XM, I do jazz because as I do Lyft on the weekend, I have the jazz going. You know what I'm saying? And every time people get in my car, like, oh man, it's so comfortable in here. They like fall asleep, they have to stay up for they. It's like I make it comfortable for them.
Let me ask this question about this whole Lyft thing. I know we're squirreling away, but still. How I'm gonna say this. I don't. How often do you clean your car? Is it just like an everyday?
Every time, every day. But my truck. I have the original mats, which when I got the vehicle a year ago, like brand new. I'm talking about spanking brand new, like no spots, whatever. But with things on our shoes and stuff like that, I kind of like take it out, water hose it, whatever. Or if I go to the car wash, I clean it out or whatever. But most of the time, if it's just like little dirt, I have a sweeper in my car and I just sweep it out. Have a little spray on it, and I have the I have mat over the seats, the original mats that came with the with my truck, so that I spray that down or whatever. But I'm constantly, because I tell my daughter, hey, don't be back there leaving trash and water, because you don't know when I may just up and just like do lift one day. You know what I'm saying? I could just do lift throughout the night. You just never know. But I try that majority, 99.9% of the time, my truck is clean. And they told me that when they do the ratings, because even though I rate the customer, they rate me. And one of the questions that they asked was their car clean? And I didn't even know that. So, yeah.
That makes sense.
Mm-hmm. So I kind of keep it nice and cozy. I'm professional, you know what I'm saying? Have a little music. Hey, and I got a DVD in there. So if you want to, I may throw in a little movie or two, watch a movie on your ride.
How long the ride?
It's a short ride. Sometimes 15, 20 minutes. And then I have kids too. Sometimes I have their kids and I just have a cartoon movie in there that's already in there. I just press play. I make it, somewhat. One of the customers said they had water, they had like napkins, they had like candy, all that. I mean, I ain't got there yet, but I'm getting there.
Yeah, I just noticed that, and I think I've never used Lyft, but I mean, same difference. Uber, it's like it does, guys. The people are usually, cars are usually like, when you first get it clean. You know what I'm saying? It's like new car clean. That's what I want to say. New car clean.
Right.
Yeah.
And when I
it should be. If you trust
when I order Lyft, man, these cars be like, oh no, man, your car, y'all want me, like y'all, and then I'm in the back seat too, so I'm just like, oh Lord, yeah, be like waiting to like get out, because every Lyft Uber that I get is always a male, and I'm just like, oh my God, yeah, their cars are a little bit different than women, so
every car I've been in Uber has been clean.
Yeah. I've always been in clean car.
Now they sent me the wrong car one time and I was pissed.
Was it just too small?
No, it was a van. And I didn't order a van. I ordered a XL.
If it was an XL, that's a van.
They're going to give you that too. A van is considered an XL vehicle for space.
But I pushed on the button which one I wanted, what I wanted. I didn't push the van. I pushed the truck.
I wanted
the Suburban. That's what I paid for.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. What kind of van you got? Because them vans be off the chain. Them Odyssey Hunters is off the chain. Nice.
Soccer mom van.
What? What is that?
It's a minivan.
A minivan.
What is that?
Let me pull up at the airport in a minivan.
Well, did you get your money back?
I didn't even bother.
Mine is on XL. I keep my Lyft on XL all the time. So that's why I was just like, oh girl, when she ordered that compact, she should have did an XL. Okay, because both of my seats, I have a 6-seater. So in the back, the second row can lay flat. Like she had all the room and space back there. Lay down.
Stick her feet out, right?
He said lay down.
Hey, she could use all 6 seats.
Right. Yeah, you said lay down. Oh, damn.
She big enough. She lay down. She don't need to sit up. She gonna hit her head on the thing. But anyway,
It's gonna need some new shock.
Because you make more money with XL, by having an SUV or whatever. It is very profitable. But I'm just like, I'm not gonna pick you up for $2-3. I'm sorry. Now, people, if you go downtown, they probably feel entitled. Oh, they want to do like $3. Like, no, you're not getting in the truck for $3 when you can just step over. When you step over, you right at your destination. You right there. Like, I'm not doing that. No. Yeah.
Well, just take their $3 and pull across the street and let them out. $3. It add up. Go across the street five
$2
times.
do add up. Don't get me wrong. I don't get me wrong. I've taken some $4, but I'm telling you, it's just like literally because I was in the area and it was just like right here. But other than that, 5 and up, even 6 and up, it just depends. Like, I'm not finna pick you up for $6 and you talking about 30 minutes away. Oh no. That ain't gonna happen. That ain't gonna happen.
Oh.
And then had one want to go to Bush to the airport for $13. I'm like, oh, you must be crazy.
So
it's
wait.
Yep.
Who sets the price?
Exactly, Lyft. That's the problem. Lyft is taking our money, so we don't get the full price. Like, say for instance, if you pay $25 for a Lyft, I guess depending on the day of the season. I mean, I may get $17 out of that, or I may get 15 out of that. I don't know. Because they're gonna take their money.
Yeah, they're gonna get there.
Yeah, they're gonna get theirs, and then
they got to push you. They got to push you to work too. And so,
that's why mine's on Excel. Like, I mean, it's just depending. Like, I'm not gonna take nobody $6-8 for no 30-minute, 35 minutes. Oh no. Those I don't do.
Okay. I understand.
Okay, squirreling back to football. I glanced at the list.
Right.
We're gonna come back, but I glanced at the list, and I was like, I was just a wee bit not shocked, but shocked at the number one QB on the list. And the number one QB comes in at 25.
25.
And it's Josh Allen. Josh Allen is the number.
Allen.
I probably won't get Chase and St. Brown no more. I don't know.
No,
I have some good players on my fantasy.
But it's Josh Allen.
This is Josh Allen. Fantasy.
Yes, Josh Allen, Lamar Jackson, then Jalen Hurts, and then Jamar Chase. I mean,
back to back.
Jay Daniels. No, Josh Allen is 25, Lamar is 27, Jalen is 30, and then Jaden is 31.
31.
Right. Which is, I mean, I guess. So, because that would mean what? You would take your first quarterback in the end of... We're somewhere in the middle of round 3, right? Based on the numbers, it'd be round 3, right? So,
yeah, based on this list.
Based on this list. But that's not going to happen, right? I mean, somebody's going to take the quarterback in the second round. Some of us, some
Josh.
Yeah, some people take quarterback in the first round. So, they ain't pointing no fingers or nothing like that. But they up in the top right corner. I just
you ain't gotta point a finger. I'll point the finger.
But no, I mean, so this is another thing, and again, I harp on things, I guess, but I do believe Jamar Chase this year will be the first overall pick. I mean, I do think that. Unless he gets hurt in practice or something like that, I think he's going to be the one that everybody says they have to take. You know what I didn't look at yet is where Christian McCaffrey was on this list. Somebody look that up because y'all are looking at the list too. But
I think I just saw that. I just passed him. Yeah, he's 15.
He's 15. So Bijan Robinson is number 2 on the list. Is
I can see that.
Really? I mean,
put it in that paper towel. Paper.
It makes me nervous. So, where is? Well, you know what? I guess you could.
Who is Bijan? Who is that?
He's a running back for Atlanta. I could, again, we're talking about these stacks and things like this. But you could probably get Michael Penix Jr. in what, 7th round, 8th round?
And Drake London.
and then you could. But you the thing is that now here's a question about that though. If you got Bijan, right? Would you draft Drake also? Take Drake and Bijan Robinson. So you take the wide receiver and the running back.
I can see that.
Why they got Hurts at number 30?
Because he's a quarterback, and you got to get other positions.
And he's
soon more. Yeah. And they haven't outlawed that yet. Yeah, they haven't outlawed that yet.
Not yet.
And I'm saying yet.
Not yet.
Need to talk to Bam, see what's up. He's on that committee. Bam. He's on that committee, I think. Something crazy like that.
Oh, actually, I don't think he is.
Is he not?
I don't think so. Not anymore.
Oh, not anymore. Okay. Man. Okay. So then there's, I'm just looking at the top. I'm looking at the top 10 because I'm thinking about how a fantasy draft would go.
Draft. Right.
Yeah. And it's like they got CeeDee Lamb next, then Saquon, Justin Jefferson at 5, St. Brown, Gibbs, Neighbors. I actually think Neighbors is kind of high, but Neighbors.
Yep. I think
Gentry. You say who?
Achan.
Achan, yes. Yes. I agree with that.
You say what about Achan?
He's a little high.
And just ranking.
But if...
Why?
No, because I think they're... but the thing is that I think that I would take Puka before I took Achan, I think.
Right. I would.
I'd
probably take Brian Thomas before I took Achan.
Yeah, and Brian Thomas would definitely be a good pick because that guy is ridiculous, to be honest.
That's a stack I would take. Thomas and what's his name?
Lawrence.
You take I would take Lawrence too early, but yeah.
Right. It would be something to say. You pick up Thomas, and then if Lawrence was around in
late rounds,
in a late round, it's like he probably wouldn't be your number 1 QB, but you pick him up anyway just because. See, I can see that. Like that's sort of the thing that I see with like Michael Penix Jr. I think, it's like if you had Bijan, it's not that you would seek out Penix, but if it was about 9 or 10 and you're looking and it's like, oh yeah, well, I know I got I already got let's say Josh Allen or something. It's like, yeah, I'll pick up Penix and see how it goes.
Excuse me.
That wouldn't be bad. But man, Christian McCaffrey, Derrick Henry. Just make sure I'm not missing anybody anymore in the chat there. Oh, you know what? This is what I didn't do. I didn't turn my phone on. Because that's what a lot of times what I'm doing is I'll keep the YouTube pulled up here. But I'm
You're telling me for 40 years I could have been cream and strawberry?
Yes, I guess I am. I do love that guy. Mr. 40-year guy. I think some of the stuff he does is absolutely hilarious to me, but he's actually, I think he's local.
Oh, local where you're at?
Yeah. So, but let me go back to my list. Yeah, so that's what I was thinking. We're sitting here and we go, I need Sports Illustrated again. There it is. Just thinking about top 10, I honestly would not take, I don't think that I could take Christian McCaffrey. But
Well, what do you do?
I don't trust him. I think he's going to get hurt. Dreadful will take that personally.
Yeah.
But here's a guy like in round 2. I would probably take Brock Bowers, even if, and I'm just going to say even if, I would probably, I could see myself doing that. Second round, Brock Bowers. I don't even know who else, and I'm about to see the Raiders have wide receiver wise.
Raiders wide receiver? They don't have anybody. Nobody of note.
Your Jacoby Myers, Trey Tucker, Jack.
Myers would not be the only one.
Back. They got Kyle Phillips and Dante Thompson Jr. These are guys that I'm not worried about.
Myers would be the only one.
But that's my point though. I was, Brock Bowers is to me at that point worth a second round pick because he is going to be, not the primary. He's not going to be the primary wide receiver, but he is going to get a lot of balls thrown in his direction. So I like that. Garrett Wilson is 21, which means he would start the top of the third round. You know what? I see where Justin Fields was on this list?
He was down there.
Yeah.
Or was he even on the list?
He's on the list. He's definitely on the list.
He's number 100, I think.
100? Okay.
Yep, 100. Goff's right after him.
But yeah. Oh, so yeah, in the pre-roll, that's who I had too. So I had Jared Goff, who I'm like, I think that Goff and Brown, or I was like Goff and Brown or Goff and Gibbs. But if you could, and this is the reason what I'm thinking, if you could get Brown early, right, then you could just sort of load up, and then likely get Goff way late.
You could get Goff late.
And that it wouldn't be a bad duo or stack or whatever you want to have, because they do pass the ball a lot. Now, you're not going to get those, you're not going to get the Lamar Jackson rushing yards or anything like that.
Nah.
But, I mean, they do throw the ball around. And it might not, depending on how your team stacks up, probably wouldn't be bad. I don't know. I have never had James Cook as a player in fantasy. No.
I had him. Did I have him?
James Cook.
James Cook. He's running back out of Buffalo.
No, I never had him either.
I had him.
I think yes. I think you may have had him.
I had him. He was good. He was okay.
He's always good. The thing is that he's a guy I just never I never look in that direction.
Yeah.
He's never on my list. He maybe should be, but and what about Joe Mixon? Joe Mixon is 34 on this list with Houston.
He had a good season.
34. That's high. Out of 200.
Yeah, that's high. They got Alvin Kamara, and I can see Alvin Kamara. I see. That's actually Alvin Kamara's will be the fourth round, I think. Is that right? 1 through 10, 11 through 20. Yeah, fourth round. Because he's 33. I don't know. Alvin Kamara makes me nervous because the thing about reason Alvin Kamara makes me nervous is that it's when is he going to get hurt? It's like he is everything, but when is he going to get hurt? It's that. I mean, like, I don't think of him like I think of Christian McCaffrey, because when I think of McCaffrey, like McCaffrey gets hurt and he's like half the season, But like Alvin Kamara gets nicked up and he misses a game or two, and then he'll have a down game, but then he'll be back and he'll score 40 points in fantasy. Calvin Kamara's games are like ridiculous sometimes.
Oh yeah, he can go nuts.
Right.
Was that game? He had like 4 or 5 touchdowns.
Yeah. Like that's like insane. Kenneth Walker III. I think I read something about them maybe trading him.
Really?
Yeah, but it could have been. It's those one guys that I hate with the clickbait stuff. And that could have been what it was. But, it all gets jumbled up in my head.
Yeah, they was trying to trade my receiver.
Yes. Man, but I will say this, though. I do keep seeing stuff about Tyreek Hill being moved out of Miami.
He opened his mouth last year.
Yeah. I do keep seeing that. I don't know. These guys, it's going to be interesting. I think you're just going to have to, take some flyers.
Oh, yeah. I will definitely be taking flyers.
Man. I'm back at the top 10. I'm looking at Justin Jefferson, and I don't know that I'd take him. If he was there when I was drafting.
Well, that's true, because you don't know who the quarterback is.
I don't know.
It's supposed to be, what's his name, but I don't know how healthy he is yet. McCarthy, JJ. Yeah. McCarty.
Yeah, J.J. McCarthy, I think is what it is. But anyway, I had Malik Neighbors last year, I think, and at least in one league. I like Neighbors. Mm-hmm. And I would get Neighbors again because I'm gonna believe in Russell Wilson.
Don't believe in him.
Without a straight face.
Believe in Russ.
At least y'all ain't got to worry about him no more.
But dude, I'm looking at these picks 8, 9, 10, 11, right? So 8, 9, 10, 11. Malik Neighbors, Genty.
Yeah, Noir.
Achan and Nakua. And I'm thinking if I had the 8th pick, actually, you know what? If it failed this way, and those 4 players, and I'm including Achan just because he's here, but if those 4 players were there, I think I would have to bypass Neighbors and take Genty.
I can see that.
And then possibly try to pick up Nakua on the other side. You would hope. I would
sound like you picking by yourself.
Well, no,
you're talking about a 10-man league, right?
Yes, 10-man league.
Yeah. Okay.
So that would mean that I would be 8, and then 9 and 10 would select. 10 would select again, 9, and then I'd be right on the other side. Oh, excuse me.
Actually, you missed out on Puka.
Yeah. I actually doing the count. I realized that.
Yeah, you probably end up with either Brian Thomas or Nico.
Or Collins.
Or you could take Drake.
I don't think I'd take Drake.
So out of those 3, which one would you take?
Thomas or London? I think
Thomas, Collins or London.
I'd probably take Thomas, to be honest.
Yeah.
Of those 3. I'd probably take Thomas. Yeah. I like Nico too. I do not trust London, and the thing is that I don't trust London. So I wouldn't take Drake. And watch, he's going to have like an all-world year this season.
Like I said, it's not that I wouldn't trust London. I don't trust the coordinators in Atlanta to get him the ball.
Okay, good deal. But man, you know what? Well, I almost feel like if I was picking 8th like that, I would have to take Genty. Because I'm looking at the next crop of running backs based on this list. You got McCaffrey, Derrick Henry, Taylor, Bucky Irvin. Like, I would miss all of those guys.
Yeah.
All of those guys would be gone. The next crop is Jacobs, Kyron Williams, James Cook, Breece Hall, Chase Brown. And then, down here, I don't know, I guess you could still get some good guys, though. I'm actually looking down here. Man, okay. Yeah, so I'm feeling some mock drafts. Okay,
is it mock draft time?
No, not yet. I'm wishing, but I'm not. It's not quite. But you know what? I honestly feel like you might be able to find somebody who has a mock draft that you could go and do right now.
Probably.
It's 8:51.
I am aware. I'm sorry. I had.
Y'all, I'm surprised y'all ain't saying y'all gotta eat. I gotta go. I'm starving. I ain't. Y'all ain't saying none of that tonight.
Hold up. There was a thing. Let's see. And I don't remember what
you saying it for us.
Oh, I am?
Yeah.
I don't know. So, okay. I can't remember the thing that I wanted to talk about. The off-subject thing, but it has been an hour and a half. So we're going to start the rap, and somebody is trying to get banned over here on Kick.
They're trying to get what?
He ain't trying. I'm about to ban him right now. You are banned, sir.
What are you doing? What are you saying?
No, he's not saying anything. He's trying to sell me views.
Oh, yeah.
I don't need to be sold views, dude. I'm sorry. So, we are about nearly 3 weeks away from like mini camps and stuff like that in the NFL. That being said, I think that we should take a 2-week hiatus, and once we, we'll be back in, and I don't know the exact date. I should have written down the date, but we will take a 2-week hiatus from football, and then come back with
football.
Yeah, with the football account. But in a 2-week time, I think that we may do like my cuz is just doing over on TikTok. We may do the movie discussion, pick a film, watch it, and then we may get like a bunch of people in here.
Watch it and discuss it. Yeah, that'll be nice.
Well, we can't. So here's the thing. Now you can't. At least is my understanding. I can't show a film on the show. No. So we're not going to watch the film, but we will watch it ourselves, and then we'll come back and talk.
Mm-hmm. Now, what you can do is that I heard that you all can play some clips. So you can't show it, but you can play it. So you can like have another device and kind of play a little part in the movie and pause it. Yeah, you can do that. Yeah.
Okay.
But I mean, it's a lot of steps for you guys. I'm just saying.
Let's talk about it.
You just said have another device and play it. How hard is that?
Because wait, Druffle had one eye up, Pimp looking like, what, really? Okay. And then you was just like, hey, what else? I don't want to complicate things, but I mean, if we talk about a movie, I may just find a little clip, little small clip, boom, 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 and then we just go from there.
Yeah, I hear what you're saying about that. In some clips, you might be able to do. I mean, it's a trailer.
I mean, I can do that on TikTok. I can play it on TikTok. I mean, I just can't show it. I can play it. So
you can play the clip.
Yeah.
And that's the thing. But if nothing else, I mean,
so what's the movie?
So what movie this week? We do need to pick a movie.
We haven't decided on a movie yet. I mean, we can give us some time. I'm not prepared for that. I'm not.
Just pick a movie.
I mean,
me and Pep has this thing from last week. Each week, I need to put out on my page like what movie we are going to watch this week.
Yeah, I mean,
Thinner.
Sinners. I have not seen Sinners.
I left 45 minutes in the movie.
What?
Oh, really? You didn't?
I
went. Like it?
I went. I mean, because my best friend, she couldn't sit in the movie.
Really?
So when she left, I left.
Oh wow!
So
here's the thing.
Okay, don't say that.
We'll discuss this next week.
Yeah, don't say that.
Well, I'm gonna say this. I'm gonna say this. My son has seen it twice already, and he's planning a third.
One of our other friends who was there with us, she saw it twice. So I'm like, well, dang, yeah.
Yeah, he's
wife
planning
she's ready to see it again. So
yeah, I mean, it's I'm getting some mixed reviews.
Did you hear? Did you watch it, Pep?
No, I haven't seen it yet. He keeps trying to. Okay. He's trying to get me to go, but I don't really have that.
You're gonna like it because they're gonna mention Dad's hometown in the movie multiple times, the whole entire time. Yeah, they're gonna mention Daddy's hometown in Mississippi.
Yeah.
And you rarely even hear his city in anywhere. Yeah.
Well, I don't know. I will see it, but I'm thinking, Big O. I'm thinking more of a movie that we can that's readily available and free for people to watch, or free-ish for people to watch. Meaning, Netflix, Prime,
Tubi,
Tubi, stuff like that. So maybe not the newest of films, but
y'all send me your password and passcode so I can get in. I can't get in. I don't have no stream no more. So,
what do you watch on what, Tubi?
No, well, I had stream. Well, of course, you know how that goes. They either just stop or just it wouldn't give me my service that I had and I paid for. So when I tried to reach out to them, of course, you can't get a hold to them. So I haven't really just paid for another one. So I'm thinking about buying another one by the end of this month because I got to have my stream for football.
Here's one of my favorite movies, and I mean it is. There was a period of time I would watch it like every year type of thing. What is that?
Who was that?
You TikToking? Is that what that is?
No, that was somebody on the phone. I'm sorry.
Oh, my bad.
Oh, Trinity.
What I'm thinking is one of my favorite films. It's the Vernon John story.
Oh, I like that movie.
That movie is really good.
What's the name of the movie? I'm sorry.
The Vernon John's story.
I don't think I saw that.
Vernon John's story. Wait, let me write this down.
It's what's his
James
name?
Earl Jones.
James Earl Jones. Yeah.
James Earl Jones.
You said James Earl Jones?
Mm-hmm. James Earl Jones.
Yeah. Okay, yeah. It's a documentary on what?
It's not a documentary.
Well, really. It's not a documentary. It's
what is it playing on?
It's just an older movie.
It is just an older movie. Well, I don't know where it's playing. I own that movie.
I did.
I don't.
Is this one in black and white with James Earl Jones?
I mean, dude, I am not that guy. I mean, come on.
I like James Earl Jones.
Wait, here's the thing. Hold your
Did he pass
criticism.
away?
Just hold your criticism. Understand that is a very
He
good.
just passed away last year.
Yeah, guess what? I'm aware. All the more reason for
Coming
you
to America.
The Vernon Jones.
Johns.
Vernon
Johns.
Oh, Vernon Jones.
Yeah, Vernon Johns story.
Vernon, right?
Vernon. Mine ear and Mount Vernon.
1994.
There you go.
Yeah.
See, that's not black and white.
Ooh, 1994. Let me see. I was a little girl.
It didn't. Look, dude. Oh.
But it's not playing anywhere. I'm trying to figure out where it's at. Oh, Amazon Prime.
There you go.
Yeah, it is. It's on Prime. I saw it. Actually, saw it the other day. I didn't watch it the other day. I saw it was on there. I think I added it to my list. But it's a very good one. And here's the thing: it's probably not the movie to watch for a discussion because Stan would just it'll be a very good discussion. I mean, a very interesting discussion. It's actually,
I better look at this tonight.
In relation to what's going on now.
Yeah, I'm gonna watch it tomorrow.
Stop.
Okay.
Stop the spoilers.
Stop.
All
Right.
That's the deal. So maybe that's the movie. Maybe we just watch that and then we'll talk about it. Because don't get me wrong, I got like my favorite parts. So yeah, so maybe that's what we're doing. I'll put some stuff together, and in 2 weeks' time. So next week we will be off. We're going to take a week off.
You need to get your followers up, and we can discuss this on the TikTok.
Yeah.
too.
So.
But I think Ruffle is not on TikTok. I think Big O is.
I think we're gonna discuss it here in our venue, and I will see if the TikTok people will allow me the opportunity to post it or to run it up their flagpole at the same time. I'm sure I can, to be honest. I got for you, girlfriend. I did put some money on my books. So
thanks, cousin.
So I will be able to I don't even know, heart you or whatever. I don't know what they do on TikTok.
Gift.
Yeah.
Since this weekend is Mother's Day weekend, I am probably gonna I think I'm gonna see Mom on Sunday though. Okay. I'm gonna go live on Saturday. This time 5 because I don't have nothing to do. I went to the grocery store last weekend. I was just like, I was kind of busy. So this weekend is gonna be right on the dot. So that's gonna be 6 o'clock.
It's 6 o'clock.
6 o'clock your time. Okay, yeah.
Yeah, I had to remember that because I was. And
I told my sister. I said you was the last mod standing. And I said, wait, where all my moderators go? I turned around. Nobody said bye. Nobody said the sky was blue. See you later next week. Nobody. Only person that was left was you.
Yeah,
and
I'm always here. I'm always there. When I'm on people's stream or whatever, I'm there.
But I had told Pip, I said, no, go tend the wife, and he was still there. He said, well, I'm gonna tap you up to 15. I was like, it was like 9. What time it was? It was like 8 something. It was 9 something.
Here's the thing that's funny about that, and I know we're getting into it. She was asleep by the time I got off of you. She was asleep anyway. It didn't even matter. But okay. Let me let's.
All right, you guys.
Let's let me.
I'll see y'all this weekend.
Hold on! Stop! Let me wind this so that because I don't want you to fall out and then I don't have you. All right. So we are off next week. We'll see everybody the following week where we'll be watching and talking about the Vernon John story.
So we off next week? What's going on next week?
It's called a break, man. It's just a break.
A bye week. Okay.
Yes, there you go. Bye week. That works. And so
a bye week.
So we're gonna do that, and then like I said, we'll talk about the Vernon John story. I don't know how many people we'll have. Maybe we'll do it strictly straight up on Restream, and we can have. I think I can get like 10 people in on Restream or something like that. So we may do that.
And cousin, you guys need to think of something special for this month because it's my birthday month and it's on Memorial Day. I
hate to tell you. I hate to tell you this. It's Mother's Day this month. It is also my wife's birthday this month.
Okay, well, special month. It's a special month.
So,
what day? When's your birthday on?
Well, we'll talk about that later.
Yeah.
Are we still on the air?
Yeah, we're still on the air. So I will not divulge that while we're live. So okay, here we go. Off next week. You good with that? Everybody understand? Bye week next week. And then the following week, we're going to be discussing Vernon John's story, and we'll be doing that. So, with that said, peace out, people. Love you. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button, follow.
Peace to the Middle East.
All right, y'all. Peace.
Go Steelers.